Hey, it's live Morning Mess. It's Joey Boy.
What up? It's JD.
And it's Sienna.
Special guest, honorary member of the Morning Mess, Tracy Cortez.
Good morning.
Yo, it is crazy. You have your big charity event back this weekend, and I feel like I was just there with my kids last year.
Crazy, I know. Dude, they're so big.
Did you see it? You saw them at church?
They're so big.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
You know, when I bring you up with Gia and Gia Bella, she was so great with Gia, by the way. And she's like, I'll bring up, or like, she'll see like an Instagram, like with the interviews you did with us. And she goes, oh, pretty fighter girl.
Oh,
Daddy, that's
so
a pretty
cute.
fighter girl. And then she thinks about the old card, the oldies that you had last year.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take the kids, come see you again, the pretty fighter girl. Is it going to be at Maryville High again?
It is going to be Maryville High School.
Nice.
Yeah,
Stomping grounds.
Super excited, man. Second annual, and I think it's gonna be, it has to be bigger than last year, which though that gets me a little nervous.
Yeah. When you have to top it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you learned from last year that you're going to incorporate this year?
Just hoping that people register on online instead of the day of, because when people were rolling in, they weren't registered.
Okay.
Oh, they just rolled it.
They just rolled in all those cars the day of. And we're just...
It's our people, Latinos. They just
I know, literally.
It's like when you go to someone's wedding, you bring your cousin and your second cousin. Like they're not. We have nowhere to sit them. Yeah, they just rolled up.
They invite you. They'll be like, "Oh, be here at 6," and we're there at 7:30, 8.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so people are rolling in late, and they're like, "Tracy, like, what do we do?" I'm like, "Let them all in." Like,
Yeah. So the charity of your event is called.
Maryville. Oh, it's just my car show / toy drive.
Right. So it's a toy drive.
Yeah.
And register your cars. I be respectful because there's people that did pay their registration.
There is.
You know
There
what I mean?
is. Yeah, that we're in line waiting for all these other people to, for us to get them registered, because there's also like policies and waivers and stuff that my team has to go through.
That's what my kids love, that we went to go shopping for toys for the less fortunate. And when I explained to them what it was about, they really got into it. And they're like, all right, we're going to buy some toys for kids, their parents, where they can't afford to. So my kids really love that part. And they got to drop it in the box when you walk in.
Yeah.
My kids are really into that. So it's a great event. Toy drive. The holidays are here. Tracy, you're born and bred in Maryville. You couldn't walk 2 feet. You had to take so many pictures that day.
Oh, I know. It took me going around, like, if you know the high school, it's just a circle.
Yeah.
It took me maybe an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half
Did
to get
you
around.
Did you run into somebody that you haven't seen since back in the days growing up, like an old teacher's aide or someone from preschool run up on you?
You know what? I'm still close with them. Like I go and they'll be like, "Hey, Tracy," and I still conversate with them. You know what I mean? Like, a few teachers have my number. I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Miss Rowe?" or something. They'll be like, "You don't have to call me." I'm like, "Yes, I do." They told me not to do it.
Is there anybody that you lost a fight to that you saw at your
Never.
charity?
What?
Did you say the L word, bro?
Come on, man. There's nobody that you
Are
squabbled
you
with in
putting
high
the
school
L
that
on
got
my name?
No, absolutely
hold
not.
those.
That
Come
got
on
the best
now.
of you in high school. You know,
She's
what I mean?
37-0 on the playground.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just,
In the wood chips,
But yeah, so I'm excited. Just seeing a lot of people I did go to high school with, which I didn't go for a lot of years, but for the years that I did go, I saw I saw a lot of people, and they were just, hearing the things that they would tell me were very heartfelt, very it inspired me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
To do it again for the
Yeah.
second annual.
Yes.
So wow, you walked away like, man, that felt right. I got to do
Yeah.
this. I got to keep doing this.
Yeah, it just felt good too. You
Yeah.
know, walking in, you felt like you're. For me, it was like, dang, like this is cool. So many just cool people got united. So much raza got together, and it was definitely an experience.
And I like it to circle.
Yeah,
It's perfect the way it's a circle.
Yeah.
You do a lap.
Yeah.
And you had the classic oldies, the music, the food. It was dope. And they had the crowd. My Gia Bella, your favorite fan there, Gia, love. They had like they made like handmade bracelets and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, little poppets the kids like, those poppets, and a lot of stuff for the kids. A good family. Bring out the whole family and what the real reason for the holidays are. Take your kids, go to Walmart, get some toys, explain to them why we're doing this, then go, let your kids drop it in the box.
Yeah.
You see Tracy there, and we had a great time there. It was really well put together for the first annual.
Yeah.
And what time does it start and end?
It starts at 8 a.m. and it ends at 4. Well, the roll-ins, like where the cars start coming in, the food trucks, the vendors, is at 8 a.m. But people start coming in at 10.
Oh, okay.
10.
Yeah.
10.
So it starts at 10 a.m.
10.
Did you have a favorite? I grew up in East LA, and I grew up going to car shows.
Yeah,
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite oldie ride?
I do.
Which
A
one?
few. An Impala SS Super Sport.
The Super Sport.
Oh man, there was one. It was from a girl club. It was like a pearl white. Oh, it was so pretty.
Yeah.
It was so pretty. I was like, that is my favorite right there.
They're from here. That car club, the girl.
Yeah.
They're from
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah. I
from
follow
here,
them.
which is
I
cool.
thought that was dope. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an all-girl car club.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. So when I saw it, I was like, what?
Is that your goal to own one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so yeah. But I do so much though. I travel so much is I can't. I don't even have the time.
You got to get a
Like
Sunday
maintenance.
ride though. You got to get one.
Yeah.
You gotta,
I know.
You know, I had a '56 Chrysler Windsor.
Did you?
And I worked at another radio station. It got stolen from the damn parking lot.
Oh, that's not how I thought the story was gonna go.
So if you
I saw it going that
You're like, if you're seeing this,
They stole it. So if I see it at your charity event, I'm gonna have some words. I'm gonna have some words.
Trigger you.
yeah. There's a bunch of cool people. You know, this year, I think there's people wanting to pull up in their Jeeps, which is crazy. They're like, Tracy, I said anybody, like, whatever.
Really?
You know what I mean?
I got a
let
Jeep.
them
I'm gonna
all
pull up
come
in my.
in.
Wait, you got a Jeep too?
I do have a Jeep.
Yeah,
I do have a Jeep.
Jeep gang.
I know. I love my Jeep.
Do you get ducked a lot?
I have it parked right now. My friend, it's in their yard.
No, you know, like they leave little ducks on your
yeah,
car.
I do.
Yeah,
I have a couple ducks.
yeah, a couple ducks. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple ducks.
Any special guests this year that you got swinging through?
I don't know yet.
don't know?
See. Yeah, I don't like name dropping.
So it's gonna be a surprise when you
Yeah,
just show up.
So
Okay.
we'll see. You will see if people show up or not. It's just hard because we want to go and have a good. Even like me, when I was there, I was just trying to have a good time, walk around, but it ended up being a big meet and greet where I was there for like 3 hours, shaking hands, talking, and I give everybody 100% of my energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, people pull up.
And as you were putting together, the car show, you saw it obviously last year. Do you have like any goals in mind, like how you envisioned it? Did you like how it went last year? Did you envision it going like that? Was it bigger? Was
To
it
the
smaller?
T.
To the T. Interesting.
To the T. I couldn't believe it when I pulled up. After everything was said and done, because at the time I was also in camp, so I wasn't able to partake in the whole event. I just showed up and it was already going. It was everything. My team did such an incredible job. Crazy. And to the point where the principal was like, "You guys have access to whatever you want." The principal of the school.
That's dope.
Yeah. It was
Is it
like,
the same principal that was there when you went?
Yeah. No.
Different principal.
Different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So do people from
That
Maryvale
principal
pull
kicked me
up?
out.
He's like his pictures. Do not allow this person. in.
Wanted.
Yeah.
No, I was just asking if any of the kids from Maryvale High School pull up too and stuff like that. People from
Yeah, there was the cheerleaders were there. The
cool.
school band was there. Yeah, the kids were there. They were just like talking to me, hearing them say like, even the girls telling me just the most beautiful things, like you inspire me, and just like pouring their heart out. I'm like, what? Me? I did no.
You got
girl.
reach. We were telling Tracy, I'm like, yo, you got reach. Like all you have to do is put some up. Yo, this is going down this, at this time. I'm like, yo, use your voice because you got it. Like people will pull up, especially they have so much pride for the city.
Yeah.
Especially like Maryvale for sure, that part of town.
I gotta bring some gloves to get signed for my daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like that there's people, and then you're here, you're local.
Right.
Yeah.
For my daughter to have heroes and they're
Right.
local, and she got to meet them.
See,
You got to meet. You got to
feel,
see them. Like this
yeah.
is real. You could become whatever you want.
Yeah.
So like even when we saw you, we go to the same church, and Gia saw you. She looked at me. I was like, yeah, that's. She's
Like,
like,
really?
Yeah, that's her. Like, yeah. So I like that. So bring the kids out again. It's this Saturday, Maryville High, 10 a.m. Bring some toys to donate. I suggest you take the kids, and you don't have kids, don't worry about it. Just go do some shopping. What the holidays are all about. Drop some gifts in the box and run a lap or walk a lap. Meet Tracy. You'll be there the whole time.
I will be there. Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
And then get pictures with that SS.
Oh.
Is the same car gonna be back?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful car.
It is.
I was trying to buy it out of her. I was like,
Really?
like, girl.
As you should. You got to inquire.
But ain't no one trying to sell their car.
No.
They love, oh my God, especially if you're a true fanatic.
Yeah, I feel like if you have your hands on one of those, you can't let it go.
Yeah. No, for real.
If you're watching right now, sell that to Tracy. Come on, she's
Come
doing all
on.
this stuff. Come on, if you're watching right now, you do that for Tracy. I mean,
She
you know,
deserves it.
yeah, she'll give you tickets to the next fight.
I'll love you forever.
Love goes a long way.